Is a document, in case you didn't know, is a document that was written by some of the top epidemiologists, virologists, and public health experts in the world, including professor from Stanford, one of the professors from Oxford. These are some of the top people in the world, and other epidemiologists and public health experts. 10,000 of them have signed on to this document. 500,000 people have signed this document. And what the document says is that it was a big mistake to have lockdowns. And in fact, a study today came out saying that the cost of the lockdowns is really so far about $16 trillion, which is 90% of the GDP of the United States. That's devastating, and we're all going to feel that. It comes down to $200,000 per family. That's how much money has been lost, and most of it from lockdowns. Lockdowns are not historically what science says to do. In fact, they've never been done like this before in history. But yet, this declaration, signed by some of the top people in the world, a lot of them, has been banned on Reddit. It got censored on Reddit in the coronavirus forum. It was taken down, and they said it was spam or promotional material of some sort of... It's a declaration. This is a historical document. The fact that they censored it there, and then on NPR, they had a debate with one of the doctors, and this guy who, I don't know who he was, debating against him about this, and Amy Goodman called them a fringe group or something along those lines. And it's like, they're so far from, you can't get any further from fringe. These are the authorities on this matter. So the fact that she would call them a fringe group, and the entire debate was really around trying to discredit and belittle the doctor that was making his case for the Barrington Declaration. There's no words for how sick it is that some of the social media and the media, democracy now used to be fairly reputable, you know, and now they've turned into nothing but propaganda. And they've just, left and righted this science issue, which Dr. Fauci is not following the science, even though he says so. If you look into the science for yourself and look at the studies for yourself, you'll find that he's doing exactly the opposite of what science says to do as far as lockdowns go. And what they call for in the Barrington Declaration is to reopen everything, to allow herd immunity by sheltering those who are vulnerable, and allowing the young and healthy to basically contract the virus and build immunity. And then once you build immunity to a certain point, the virus won't come around anymore because you're immune to it. That's what they've always done historically. That's what Sweden did, and even though they were criticized at first, now it's quite recognized that they did the right thing. Even Elon Musk just said that, wrote a Twitter post saying how Sweden did the right thing. Of course, he's not the only one, but they had the right approach. They didn't lock things down. They took some measures that were not as drastic. They recommended social distancing and I think masks, but I don't think they mandated them. But they didn't lock down, so their economy is not devastated like most of the rest of the world now. $16 trillion. The cost of mental health and physical health is a great portion of that. They calculated in how much loss of health will end up costing. And who knows what the cost on kids not going to school and being around friends and playing. It's immeasurable what kind of harm that is, because that's how they build actual disease immunity, by playing together and passing germs around. It's how they build character from 2 to 4 years old. They need to play like together, not just online, but play together like rough and tumble, or else they become withdrawn, antisocial. So this whole year of no school, and who knows how much longer, is devastating. Because if you're a young child, a year is forever. It's forever. Even if, remember, like summer breaks used to be like, by the end of the 3-month summer break, we forgot everything we ever learned the prior year. So it's a big deal. It's really harming the kids. So it needs to open up, and that's what this declaration is saying. So to have it banned on Reddit, wow. And to have Democracy Now! Mischaracterize and belittle, just really disrespect for who signed this document, and mischaracterizing the debate as a fringe group. That's disgusting. This censorship is out of hand, is not even the word. This is becoming really serious. Anyway, take care.
How are you feeling? I feel fine. Wait till my birthday with that around here, you guys fight around. Look up.
Jillian! Listen! There's nothing wrong with the air around here!
There's nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong with the air around here! There's nothing wrong with the air around here! There's nothing wrong... There's nothing wrong with the air around here! Read my ray in the moon if I say there's nothing wrong with the air around here! There's nothing wrong with the air around here! They don't want any witnesses!
But if the only one here, I'm taking it out of our history.
I'm free to take the air. You can take it off.
That's what I painted it.
You can take it off. Listen, how many of you people are getting out of here?